Welcome back to Wall, New Jersey at the Wall Municipal Sports Complex, where the Pope John Junior Lions return to the field to start the second half against the Wall Knights. We're in twilight time now, dusk as the sun has set, and we are now under the lights here in Wall. Mike Formisano along with you, calling the second half of today's game. The Wall Knights lead 6-0 on a second quarter rushing touchdown, and the Pope John Junior Lions looking to get on the scoreboard and turn things around in this second half. Let's go over rosters one more time for you as we start the second half. For the Pope John Junior Lions, number 5 is Benny Platt. Number 6, Lucas Rosinski. Number 8, Charlie Formisano. Number 9, Braden Coulson. Number 10, Jason Brennan. 11 is Damian Morales. Number 12, Chase Whaley. Number 13, Dominic Darko. Number 15, the quarterback Matthew Staub. 16 is Lucas Kelshaw. 19, Mark Hedgepeth. Number 20 is Jude Cofrancesco. 21, Vincenzo Siliberti. 22, Makai Moon. 23, Sean Klevitz. And number 99, Noah Kraus. The head coach of the Pope John Lions is Jared Cofrancesco, assisted by Jason Cofrancesco, Dan Platt, Nick Coulson, Tom Staub, and Rebecca Staub, team manager. Here's the kickoff in the second half. It goes down to the Pope John 43, to the Wall 43, I should say, as the Knights will cover it, and they'll start the second half from their own territory. The Junior Lions in their white uniforms trimmed by gold pants and navy, and you'll see they have pink socks on, as well as some of the Wall Knights as well. That is due to October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We want to thank the Siliberti family for providing the pink socks that all of the Pope John Junior Lions players are wearing this afternoon and evening. First and 10, Wall coming to the line from their own 43. Quarterback under center. I formation. Hand off to the running back. Number 1, met in the backfield, missed tackle, but he's finally brought down, or held up there, now brought down at about the line of scrimmage. Jesse Maria, number 40, hit number 1 initially. Was not able to bring him down. The running back continued on to get back to the line, but was met by Pope John defense there. So, second and 10. Substitutions for Wall. Number 22 out of the game as the Knights come to the line. Pope John 1-4 in season, looking to finish off this 3-game road trip with a victory and make it 2-4. Pitch back to number 1 by the quarterback. Rolls out to his right, now cuts through the middle, gets to the 45, now down to the 40. He's got some running room. He's down to the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Wall. A 57-yard rushing touchdown by number 1 of the Wall Knights. And a devastating hit for the Pope John Junior Lions. Wall will take a 12-0 lead. So number 1 for Wall, Jake Butkus, with the 57-yard rushing touchdown, makes it 12-0, and now the point after attempt by Wall. Quarterback in the shotgun. Extra point. Rolls out to his right. Met in the backfield by Rosinski. He avoids that tackle. Over to 21, who makes the one-handed catch. Holds on, and the point after is good. So, nice one-handed reception by number 21 for Wall, and the extra point is good. So, the Knights go up on Pope John 13-0. Wall gets set to kick off from their own 40. Here's the kick. Down to about the 42. It bounces off a helmet of Pope John player, Rosinski. And as he tried to get up, he was already down on his knee when he took possession of the ball. And so the referees will mark it at the Lion 38. Pope John offense back out to the field. We'll see if they can turn things around. 9:02 to go. Early third quarter. Plenty of time for the Lions to get back into this one, but they have dug themselves a hole. Referees mark the ball at the 40. So 1st and 10 for the Junior Lions, starting from their own 40. Here's Staub, hands it off to Platt. Platt rumbles through, gains about 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 for Pope John.
Number 22, Connor Rickle on the stop.
So number 22, Connor Rickle, stopping Platt on that play. 3-yard rush. It's 2nd and 7 for Pope John. Staub up to the line. Siliberti and Platt behind him. And Rosinski as the tailback. Staub hands it off to Rosinski. Rosinski runs through and is brought down at about the 45. We'll have 3rd and 5 to go for Pope John. Substitutions into the game for the Junior Lions. Number 55, Kevin Murphy coming in place of number 19, Mark Hedgepeth. Staub takes a handoff, gives it to Platt. Platt hit right at the line and is dragged forward for about 2 yards. And it'll be 4th and 3 for the Junior Lions. More substitutions. Jason Cofrancisco into the game, along with Staub coming into the huddle. Number 34, Harrison Saratsky out along with Alex Aguado. 4th and 3. Pope John looking for the first down. Staub will give it to Rosinski. Rosinski, no, he keeps it. He goes ahead and rolls to the left and just can't get enough for the first down. Brought down at the 48. Nice fake by Staub. However, Wall was not fooled, and they'll take over on possession from the Pope John 47. Turnover of downs, and Pope John will go back to defense. 6:55 to go, third quarter. Wall leads it over Pope John 13-0. A 57-yard touchdown run by Butkus, number 1 for Wall here in the third quarter, has given Wall that 13-0 advantage. More substitutions in for Pope John. Number 96, Ryan Lambreglia. Number 10, Jason Brennan. Here's a snap. 17 pitches it back to 1. 1 turns the corner. Cuts up through the middle. Goes right through the Pope John defense. Down to the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. So Butkus, Jake Butkus, with a 47-yard touchdown rush to go along with his 57-yard TD run. And it is now 19-0, Wall over Pope John. So 2 devastating runs by Wall have given them plenty of breathing room here, middle of the third quarter. Wall out for the point after touchdown. $17 under center. Here's the snap. He'll roll out to his right. He's going to keep it. Tries to turn the corner, and he's in for the point after touchdown. 17 looking to pass it downfield into the back of the end zone. Had nowhere to go with it, so he decides to keep it, and he runs it into the end zone for the point after. So with 6:30 to go here, third quarter, the Wall Knights jump out to a 20-0 lead over Pope John. We'll be back with you right after this. Welcome back to Wall, New Jersey, as the kickoff by the Knights. 6:19 to go. Pope John will start the drive at their own 44. Lions up to the line. Staub under center. Clements in the backfield. He's got Morales out on the left side. Run through the middle by, that looks to be Rosinski. Maybe about 2 yards on the play. So 2nd and 8. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Lions up to the line. Clements in the backfield. Staub gives it off to Platt. Platt met right at the handoff. No gain. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. And it'll be third and about 7, maybe 6 to go. Ball's on the 47. Pope John has to get to the Wall 46-yard line. Third and 7, 5:11 to go here. Third quarter. Pope John up to the line. Staub behind center. Platt with Rosinski to his left. Sean Clements in the backfield. Staub to Clements. Clements turns left. Rolls out towards the sidelines. Is hit at the 48 but keeps going. And his second effort gets him into Wall territory where he's brought down at the 49-yard line. Good second effort by number 23, Sean Clements. And that will bring it to fourth and about 3 to go. Pope John desperate to get the first down here. Keep this drive moving. Chase Whaley into the game for Damian Morales. Staub coming back out to the huddle with instructions from Coach Francesco. 4:15 to go, 4th and 3. A big offensive play here for Pope John. They want to keep this drive going. They got to get the ball to the 46 of Wall. Here's a snap. Staub gives it to Rosinski. Rosinski to the right. Rosinski will roll out. Past the 45, down to the 40. Lucas Rosinski still on his feet. And he gets down to about the 37-yard line. And a Pope John first down, a big first down for the Junior Lions. So Staub handing it off to Lucas Rosinski, who's able to break through past the first down marker, and Pope John is on the move. 3:25 to go here, third quarter. We saw last week against Manalapan, Pope John did score 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. So to get on the board here would definitely help the cause. Staub under center. Hands it off to Platt. Platt rumbles through the middle. Gains about 3, maybe 4. We're going to say second and about 6. They're going to mark the ball at the 35-yard line of Wall. Clock running, 2:52 to go, third quarter. The Knights on 2 rushing touchdowns by number 1, Butkus, have a 20-0 lead.
Second down, Lions.
Second down and 6 from the 35. Staub with the ball. He'll roll to his left, being chased. Staub will hold on to it. Turns the corner. Staub down to the 30 and knocked out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. Just shy of a first down. So Staub couldn't find anybody downfield. Decides to keep it. Avoids the sack. Good alertness and awareness by Matthew Staub, holding on to that ball, turning the corner, and getting close to first down markage. It's going to be about third, maybe a yard and a half. They're marking the ball at the 29-yard line, and the Lions have to get to about the 27. So let's say 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 from the 29 of the Knights. Staub will hand it off. No, he fakes it, gives it to Rosinski. Rosinski rolls to his right. One man to beat, and he can't do so. That's Butkus, who's been all over the place. 2 rushing touchdowns, and now a big tackle in the backfield of Rosinski, denying Lucas from getting the first down. And so now it's going to be 4th and maybe about 4 or 5 to go. So another big play for Pope John. If they want to keep this drive going, they got to get to the Wall 26. The Lions up to the line. Minute 44 to go, third quarter. Staub under center. He's got Clements in the backfield. And we got a whistle and a timeout. Coach Cofrancesco wants to talk things over. So, minute 27 to go here in the third quarter. Wall leads under the lights here, 20-0. We'll be back with you with an all-important 4th down for Pope John right after this.
Fourth down upcoming here for the Lions.
Welcome back to Wall, New Jersey, and the Wall Municipal Sports Complex. We are under the lights here for third quarter action between the Pope John Junior Lions and the Wall Knights. Wall leading things 20-0 here. Minute 27 to go. 4th and 5 from the Wall 31-yard line. Staub under center. Takes the handoff. He gives it over to Rosinski, rolls to his left. Rosinski trying to cut downfield. He does so. Fakes out one defender. That is second. And he's got the first down. So Rosinski with a huge run to get the first down and keep the drive moving for Pope John. Staub took that snap, just handed it off to Lucas, and he cut the corner, rolled to his left, was able to fake out one defender and get enough for the first down. So Pope John continues to march down the field. Staub under center, handoff to Platt. Platt rumbles through the middle for 3, maybe 4. And we'll have second down. 1 minute, 6 seconds to go here, third quarter. Lions in hurry-up mode now. Staub out to the huddle. 2nd and maybe 7 to go. Pope John has to get to the 10-yard line for the next first. I formation, Platt and Clements in the backfield. Clements takes the handoff, and he's met by a pair of Wall Knights. Nowitzki turns to the left. Rosinski down to sidelines, and he's down to about the 15-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down, but that will be in the fourth quarter as we have run out of time here in the third. So the score after 3 quarters, the Wall Knights lead the Pope John Junior Lions 20-0. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this.
And ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise one more time for our Wall Knight cheerleaders.
Welcome back to Wall Township in Wall, New Jersey, where the Pope John Junior Lions are taking on the Wall Knights. Knights hold a 20-0 lead, but Pope John is on the move. It is fourth down, about 7 to go from the Wall 15-yard line. The first down markers between the 10 and 9, so that's where Pope John has to get to keep the drive going. Staub under center. He'll hand it off to Rosinski. Rosinski right through the middle. Rosinski is in the end zone. Touchdown, Lucas Rosinski. Pope John on the board with 6.
John Junior Lions.
Lucas Rosinski taking the ball from Matthew Staub. A 15-yard touchdown. And Pope John getting back into this, now down 20-6. As I said earlier, Pope John scored twice in the fourth quarter against Manalapan. Who's to say they can't score 3 times here in the fourth as they get their first one only 12 seconds in. Lions up to the line for the point after. Here's Staub. He hands it off, gives it to Rosinski. Rosinski cuts the corner and into the end zone for the point after touchdown. So Rosinski doing it all. The 15-yard touchdown rush. And now he rubbles in from the right side for the point after. And don't go anywhere, folks. This game's not over yet. Wall leads 20-7. So 9:48 to go here as Pope John will kick it off from their own 40. Very important for the Lions to get a 3 and out here if they can and get the ball back. So the Lions showing some resiliency here. And still fighting and clawing to get their way back into this game. Lucas Kelshaw, the place kicker for the Lions, will place the ball on the tee at the 40-yard line.
Knights. Buckus and Anderson deep to receive.
Here's the kickoff by Kelshaw. Down to the 50. It's loose. And Wall jumps on it before the Pope John Lions can get there. So Wall will take over at their own 46. Nice low kick by Kelshaw. I don't know if they were looking for like an onside kick. At that point in time, depending, it's probably what they were trying to do. But Wall was able to recover it, and they'll take possession. They're going to mark the ball at the 45. So 1st and 10 at Wall's own 45-yard line. The Knights up to the line. Here's a snap. Hand off to number 1. Cuts through the line defense to the left. Gets down to about the 49 where he's met by a C of Pope John defense.
7 yards on that one. Second down, upcoming Knights.
We'll say about a 3-yard rush there for Wall. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Knights. Defensive line in for the game for the Junior Lions: Kelshaw, Jessa Maria, Formisano, Bauman. Number 10, Brennan. Brzezinski in the secondary. Hedgepeth. Moon in the secondary in the safety position. Wall up to the line. 2nd and 6 to go. 8:46 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. We got movement on the line. And the Lions come through with the sack on number 17. That is Jason Cofrancesco cutting right through the line. I saw initial movement before the ball was snapped, but I'm assuming to say the referees did not. And Cofrancesco was right all over that, cutting right through the line, getting to the quarterback, and a timeout by Wall. So, big sack on the play for the Junior Lions, and that'll make it 3rd and long when we come back. 8:26 to go, fourth quarter. We'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back to Wall Township here. Fourth quarter action, 8:26 to go. Wall leads the Pope John Junior Lions 20-7. Mike Formisano with you calling tonight's action. Knights up to the line. 3rd and long. We got a flag on the play. And it's going to be a false start against Wall. Just waiting for confirmation from the referees. That's going to send the ball back to the 40-yard line. So, false start by Wall. And we're looking at 3rd and about 15. Big defensive play for Pope John. Trying to get the ball back. Down by 13 with 8 minutes to go. Quarterback under center. He'll hand it off to number 1. That's Butkus. Butkus rolls around one defender. Tries to get around a second, can't do so. He's still on his feet, however, but finally brought down by a slew of Pope John defenders. And we're going to have 4th down and about 10 for Wall from their own 45-yard line. Clock runs, 7:55 to go. And as big as that 3rd down was for Pope John, this 4th down is huge. A turnover on downs here, and Pope John would have short yardage to try and get into the end zone and get one touchdown closer. But they've got to make the stand right now. 7:33 to go. Wall's in no hurry. Lions 20-7. 7:05 to go, fourth quarter. It's 4th and 10. Nice quarterback under center. He'll pitch it back to number 1, the Butkus. Butkus runs through the 45, now to 50, the 45, now to the 40, and he keeps going. He rolls to the left, and he's got smooth sailing to the end zone. A killer against Pope John. Jake Butkus, his 3rd rushing touchdown. This one from the 40. So a 60-yard, from the 45. So a 55-yard rushing touchdown. 3rd of the game for Butkus. A devastating touchdown against the Pope John Junior Lions. 26-7 now for Wall on the strength of 3 Butkus rushing touchdowns, and they were long ones. 57, 45, another one in the 55 range. Here's Wall going for the point after. Man in motion. A little bit of a tie-up in the backfield, but 17 throws it down to 1, who makes the catch. Yes, he can catch the ball too. And the point after touchdown on the reception is good. Wall leads 27-7. And now with such a disparity on the scoreboard, the clock will continue to run. 6:30 to go here, fourth quarter. The Knights lead the Pope John Jr. Lions 27-7. Pope John was just one play away. One play, and they would have gotten the ball back in Wall territory with a chance to get to within one touchdown of Wall. And instead, Butkus runs through the defense, gets the first down, continues to go, saw an opening on the left side, and he took off. And that's all she wrote. 27-7 now, Wall leads, 6:20 to go. They've stopped the clock now for the kickoff, but the clock will run after this play and will continue to run. Here's the kick, and that's only about 5 yards. It's going to roll maybe 7, maybe 8. Short of the required 10 yards. Well, anyway, Pope John will take over. $6:13 to go, fourth quarter. First and 10 for Pope John. Staub under center. One man in the backfield. That's Rosinski. Here's the handoff to Lucas. Lucas man at the line, but he rumbles through. Gets about 3, maybe 4 yards on the play. He's down to the Wall 44. 3-yard rush by Lucas Rosinski. Less than 6 minutes to go as Wall leads this 27-7. Staub back up to the line with his junior Lions. Rosinski in the backfield. Matt throws it over to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth catches it at the 45, but is brought down behind that, and they're going to mark it at the 47. So, 3rd and 10 for Pope John. 5:10 to go. Lions up to the line. Staub under center. Pitch back to Rosinski. He'll roll to the right. He's got Platt blocking for him. Takes one block, gets down to the 38. Nice run by Lucas Rosinski. He's going to come up about a yard shy of the first down. Nice rushing play by Rosinski, taking that block from Benny Platt and running past the first Wall defender, but was brought down by Ben in the secondary. They're going to mark it at the 39, so 4th and 2 for Pope John. 4:28 to go here in the fourth quarter. Pope John has to get to the 37 of Wall. Staub up behind the line. Hands it off to Rosinski. Rosinski cuts through. He's brought down at about the 37. Will it be enough for a first down? And it is. First down, Pope John. They'll mark the ball at the 36. So Rosinski needed 2. He got 3. And the Lions will hold on to possession. 3:53 to go. Pope John trails by 20. 27-7 here, fourth quarter. 3:45 to go now. Staub under center. Hands it off to Platt. Met at the line. Maybe gets a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Clock down to 3:20. Two timeouts for the Lions. Two timeouts for Wall as well. Clock down to 3:10. Lions up to the line. Second and about 9 to go. Staub will hand it off to Rosinski, who's met in the backfield and dropped by number 24. So the Lions will lose that yard they gained from Platt. And it'll be 3rd and 10 from the Wall 36. Staub back out to the huddle. 3rd and 10 for Pope John as they come up to the line. Substitutions in. Clevitz, number 23, for Vincenzo Ciliberti, number 21. So Staub up behind the center. Clevitz in the backfield. Fakes it to Clevitz, gives it to Rosinski. Rosinski rolls left. Rosinski looking for the sideline. Can't get there. Cuts up field for about 5. It's going to make it 4th and 5 for Pope John. Less than 2 minutes to go. Wall in control of this one. 27-7. Pope John trying to get another score on the board before the end of this one. The Lions up to the line. Staub behind center. Here's the handoff to Clevitz. No, he keeps it. Staub keeps it. Rolls to his right. Is met by defenders and brought down at the 34-yard line. And the Lions will turn the ball over on downs. Clock stopped. 1:17 to go. And Wall will look to run out the clock now. So Pope John will drop to 1-5 on the season after a win on the road over Long Branch 2 weeks ago. They'll take it on the chin against Manalapan and now Wall. Brings them to 1-5 with the season finale set for next Sunday at Pope John High School and Middle School. They'll take on the Toms River Warriors. Wall in victory formation. Takes a knee, and the clock runs. So Toms River comes in to Pope John next week. That'll be at noon next Sunday. We hope you join us then. That'll be the season finale for the Pope John 10 and under squad. $50 seconds to go. Wall will probably have to snap it one more time. In victory formation. There's a knee. And that'll do it. So the Wall Knights on 3 rushing touchdowns by Jake Butkus. And they were long rushing touchdowns. They take this one over the Pope John Junior Lions 27-7.
Let's make some noise for both teams.
So both teams got to the middle of the field. Handshakes. Good effort by Pope John. They were in this one, even in the fourth quarter. A couple of bad breaks, a couple of long rushing touchdowns, and that was the difference.
Let's make some noise one more time.
There's the horn. Final score, once again, from Wall Municipal Sports Complex. The Wall Knights defeat the Pope John Junior Lions 10 and under squad 27-7. Please join us next Sunday at noon from Pope John High and Middle School as the Pope John Junior Lions close out their season against the Toms River Warriors. We'll be on the air with you at noon next Sunday for that. So for everyone here at Wall Municipal Sports Complex in Wall, New Jersey, this is Mike Formisano saying thanks for joining us. Final score once again, the Wall Knights take out the Pope John Junior Lions 27-7.